Before I start this lesson, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle and elders who rule and teach well, a great millstone. Shalom to the elect that's pushing and believing this word in all truth and sincerity. And to the Aqua that's tuning in and listening, and shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad on all four corners of the earth, looking like the speckled bird. This video I'm doing right now, I don't exactly have a title, but basically the main focus is that when the Lord comes, He's going to, He ain't gonna do no talking, basically. Because right now, this is the grace period we're in, that we're trying to push that the Lord is coming, so you got to get ourselves right. But however, more so, for this specific lesson, I'm focusing more on how the 2/3, mainly the 2/3 in our people ain't listening, and they ain't gonna get it, no matter how much you try to tell them. So I'm going to read Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman to the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give the warning from me. And yeah, that's why we go out and teach. Or you may tell somebody like, hey, like, I mean, you know, this goes for myself, but this also just goes to say that you can't really get stressed out over how people act and shit like that, because really it's up to the Lord if they want those people to change and convert their lives. So that's why the apostle said, if a nigga can't get it, just move on. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, we've been giving the spiritual foresight to see things, just like at 70 AD. It was prophesied in 70 AD that what was going to happen was basically going to get overran. And shit, nobody listened. I mean, well, there's people that escaped into the mountains, obviously, but a vast majority of those people ain't listen. They got their ass smashed. So, how more so this time? Because this is the end of it. This is the end of an age and the end of our captivity. We're drawing not near and nearer into the end of our captivity, and this will be the last time Israel will be in slavery. So, how more so this time? This is verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him no warning. Let me go back up. Drop my phone. Thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his way to save his life. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood I require at thine hand. And yeah, that's basically saying, like, these people who don't want to change, these women that don't want to change. So, I mean, you already know women some stubborn creatures anyway, and they you know, we ain't gonna go into that, but this is going more towards our people as a whole. Women mainly, but a lot of niggas too. Northern Kingdom don't listen. Southern Kingdom damn sure don't listen. So really, you can't take this to heart. Well, you can't take it too personal, because at the end of the day, the Lord saves and saves who you want to save and blind who you want to blind. So I'm gonna go down to verse 19. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall surely die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. And we're basically trying to warn people of what's going to happen, because this shit ain't about to be no cakewalk, man. We're going to be fucking saved by the skin of, man. When you really think of it, it's going to be a miraculous deliverance. Because you're going to have Jacob's trouble. That's going to be a big event in itself. It's a lot of, like, it's gonna be a lot of things popping off at once. It's gonna be a fucking like the Lord loves a good movie, and the plot and the climax. The plot is building up, and the climax is steadily. When we get into that moment, we ain't gonna truly know what's gonna happen. Well, we do know what's truly gonna happen, but we ain't gonna know what exactly to do, because it ain't gonna be steady. That's why we have to have a Lord, because really, this shit about to turn, shit about to hit the fan so fucking, man, I can't even fully describe it. When shit hits the fan, everything's gonna be changed. Just like when COVID happened in 2020, the snap of a finger, it was overnight too, though. If I remember, yeah, for me correctly, before I came in the truth, shit, when I heard that, I was happy as hell, because obviously I didn't want to go back to school, but it happened so quick overnight. You talking about all jobs were shut down besides essential workers, so nurses, truck drivers, people that help the economy move. Only they was working. And a lot of people was sitting their ass at home, don't know what the fuck to do. So yeah, so it's gonna be like that, but more. You ain't gonna be sitting down all that. You ain't gonna be just sitting at home though. The military gonna come in, start getting them stations set up to yab you up and stab you up. So yeah, that's it on that one. I'm gonna get 2 more precepts and close out. This is Hosea chapter 12, and I'm gonna go to verse 9. And I that am the Lord Yahweh, thy God, from the land of Egypt, will yet make thee to dwell in the tabernacles as in the days of the solemn feast. I have also spoken by prophets, and I have multiplied visions, and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. So basically, that's saying Yahweh set this up through Yahweh Shai with the Holy Spirit to give unto the men, so he could warn us, to warn everybody, but warn the Israelites, and that's what we're doing now. Because when the Lord comes, he is cracking domes. He ain't about to be like, no, Yahweh Shai ain't coming to do that shit, man. That shit is shit. Like I said, this shit ain't gonna be just something that's gonna just drastically just happen. It's gonna be a long suffering process for these people. These people gonna starve out. These people are gonna be fucked. The book of Eli is really about to happen. The book of Eli is really finna happen. The Purge is really finna happen. These movies showed you foreshadowings of what's about to happen, because when shit gets scarce, where you ain't gonna have access. Oh yeah, people that's got them addictions to nicotine and weed, that you ain't gonna have access to that. Niggas gonna be fucking batshit crazy because they addiction to weed is so fucking, that weed demon is on them so fucking bad they cannot go a day without fucking smoking, man. So how much more when you can't even eat? When you can't drink water out your fucking faucet. When you can't when you can't wash clothes, dog. I mean, niggas hardly take showers anyway, but it's the fact that you ain't gonna have access to, you ain't gonna be able to go to the Dollar General, Family Dollar, Walmart, any of the little convenience stores. So this is why we pushing this out, so we can be saved through Yahweh Shai. And so we could be protected in the time that's about to come, because what the Lord's gonna do is, I'm gonna get one more precept, I'm gonna close out. This is Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 14. Because when the Lord comes, he's only getting his elect out. He ain't redoing Egypt, bro. Niggas think this shit sweet. They don't think Yahweh Shai is gonna come back and fuck some shit up. When I tell you he's gonna fuck some shit up, he's going to, man, that's going to be recorded in history as the most miraculous deliverance and destruction of all biblical history. Motherfuckers, man, I just bet motherfuckers in the kingdom gonna be like, damn, man, that was some, man, I'm trying to tell you, that shit ain't gonna be no joke. That ain't no fucking joke. This is why we doing the shit we doing, so we can be saved, because that shit is gonna be scary. Niggas think they tough as shit. We gonna see. And this is Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 14. Therefore, pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry, nor a prayer for them, for I will hear them, and I will not hear them, Salakia, in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble. Yeah, the Lord is basically turning his ear. He basically just plugging his ears for the people that didn't want to listen. Fear make people listen. This is a problem with niggas. Niggas don't wanna listen till shit get real. Shit gets fucking hard. This is a problem with a nigga. No matter if it's a northern kingdom, southern, it doesn't matter. With Israelites in general. And we all fell under that. We dealt with that before, but we learned through the fuck up that we should have listened earlier. Just like 70 AD, like I said. That, man, you ain't, this is either you're going to get this shit or you're not. The Lord got to work with you. But nonetheless, this is just something I wanted to bring on. I didn't want to make this too long or ramble too much. Lord willing, this will be edifying unto the elect. And before I close, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahshai, Bashir Kakadash. On to the next one, so long.